The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. At least 30 people were killed in Pakistan after a passenger train derailed in the southern province of Sindh. Some 80 other people were injured following the incident on Sunday. Pakistani authorities said rescue works were concluded and they are now on recovery operations. Accidents on Pakistan's decaying rail system are common. For years, the Pakistani government has been trying to secure funds to upgrade their rail network.
ये रेस्क्यू काम अभी जो है 4 घंटे में कंप्लीट हो चुका था। अभी जो रिहेबिलिटेशन का काम चल रहा है, इसमें आज के इंसिडेंट में तकरीबन 30 लोग जो है वो डेथ हो गई और तकरीबन 81 के करीब जो है वो जख्मी हैं।
2 migrant shipwrecks leave at least 2 people dead in Italy. The Italian Coast Guard also reported that 57 others were rescued from Lampedusa Island in the southern part of the country. Survivors said the boats had set off from the port of Sfax and sunk on August 5. Sfax is a hotspot for nearby Tunisia's migration crisis. Italy is experiencing a sharp surge in sea migration, with almost 92,000 arrivals recorded so far this year. This is more than double of the recorded migration in the same period in 2022. Israeli security forces shot dead 3 Palestinian militants in the occupied West Bank. Israel said its forces thwarted a group from the Jenin refugee camp on their way to carry out an attack on Sunday. The Islamic Jihad militant group claimed one of the dead as its member and said another was a 15-year-old boy. The Palestinian Islamic Jihad, which has militant members in Gaza and the West Bank, also vowed revenge. Violence has worsened in the West Bank with more Israeli raids and Palestinian street attacks on Israelis. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now World. I'm Diego Castro. Russia launches a multi-wave overnight attack with cruise and hypersonic missiles on Ukraine. Ukraine's State Emergency Service released a footage showing what it said was a blaze at an agricultural warehouse. The agency added that at least 10 Russian missiles appear to have gotten through Ukraine's air defenses, killing at least 6 people. The Russian barrage followed a Ukrainian drone attack on a major Russian port and a Russian tanker in the Black Sea near Crimea last Friday. Niger closes its airspace until further notice amid an unrest following a military coup. Niger cited the threat of military intervention from other countries after coup leaders rejected to reinstate President Mohamed Bazoum. Thousands of junta supporters flocked to a stadium in the capital, cheering the decision not to cave in to external pressure. Defense chiefs of the Economic Community of West African States have earlier agreed on a possible military action plan. This includes when and where to strike if ousted and detained President Bazoum is not released and reinstated by the deadline on Sunday. However, any military intervention could be complicated by a promise from juntas in Mali and Burkina Faso to come to Niger's defense if needed. Pope Francis thanks 25,000 volunteers who worked on the recently concluded World Youth Day in Portugal. In his speech, the Pope called the volunteers surfers of love. This is in reference to the Portugal seaside town of Nazaré, which has some of the biggest waves in the world. Local authorities reported that about 1.5 million people attended his closing mass before the Pope flew back to Rome.
En estos días también ustedes han afrontado una verdadera ola, no de agua, sino de jóvenes, jóvenes como ustedes, que han inundado esta ciudad, pero con la ayuda de Dios, con mucha generosidad y apoyándose mutuamente, ustedes han desafiado la gran ola. Que sigan así, síganse manteniendo en las olas del amor, en las olas de la caridad, sean surfistas del amor, sean surfistas del amor. Y eso es como una tarea que les encomiendo en este momento. Que el servicio que han hecho a esta Jornada Mundial de la Juventud sea la primera de muchas olas de bien. Gracias a todos ustedes, buen camino. Y les pido que recen por mí. Gracias.
And those are the top world headlines of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.